Hey guys, Emily from Foodbox HQ here. Today we're talking about ButcherBox. So we have done a full review of ButcherBox in the past, but we wanted to do a quick update because it's been a little while. So for those of you that don't know, ButcherBox is a meat delivery service and they focus on getting you really high quality meat. They'll have beef, pork, chicken, sometimes even things like salmon. So let's check out what's in our box. So everything is nicely packaged in cardboard so you can recycle all of it, which is nice to see. Everything is going to be sent with dry ice. As always, be super careful. Pull out that insert and we've got all our meat. We've got a bunch of different cuts. This is some filet mignon. We actually have a second one of these, so it's 2 cuts. We've already pulled that out and that's actually what we're going to cook today. So that's defrosting in our fridge, but you can see, it's grass-fed, raised without antibiotics or growth hormones. All of the information over here as well, born and raised on pasture. We've got some chicken breasts here. Again, no antibiotics ever, verified non-GMO, etc. So good to see. Looks like we've got some salmon as well. So Alaskan sockeye salmon, and it's wild, natural, and sustainable. So that's always nice to see too. We've got some even bigger cuts here. So we've got a shoulder roast, 2 packages of ground beef here, and last but not least, we have some pork spare ribs. And for those of you that might be a little intimidated by some of these, they do have recipes on their website as well if you need some inspiration. So let's get cooking. Okay, so we're just gonna season this with just salt and pepper and cook it in butter to get the most authentic taste experience that we can. So let's get started. All right, now for a taste test. That's really good. It's still tender and it tastes really fresh. Really nice flavor to it. Obviously it's filet mignon, so it's gonna be delicious, but that is really good. All right, I'm gonna finish that for dinner, but I'll see you in a little bit for some final thoughts. All right, so just a quick wrap up on ButcherBox. I loved that filet mignon, it was delicious. Even though it's frozen, it's still really fresh and has a lot of flavor to it. Something that's interesting about ButcherBox is it's not necessarily the stuff that you're gonna be able to find in your local grocery store. It's grass-fed, pasture-raised, grass-finished, making sure that it's really high quality, and that's what they focus on. As I mentioned earlier, it's not a traditional meal box in the sense that they'll give you all of the ingredients as well as like a recipe, but they do have a lot of online resources. So they've got recipes as well as videos to show you step-by-step instructions on how to cook these cuts, as well as what you might want to pair with them. So think of them as your online local butcher, hence the name. So if you want to learn more about ButcherBox, click the link below.